everyone, welcome to my new channel. This is going to be more of a lifestyle channel, but I will put a link in the description box below for my music channel. So I am 21 weeks pregnant today, hence the reason why I wanted to do a new channel. So I just wanted to do a bit of an update on how that's been going. I've been feeling pretty great so far over the last couple of weeks. Been feeling pretty good since after about 14 weeks, which was when the morning sickness stopped. So that was horrendous. Those who know what morning sickness is like, it's just, yeah, it's horrible. So I just wanted to share a couple of tips on what I did to improve the morning sickness, because it did get better over time once I learned how to deal with it. But you know, I was throwing up. But when I followed these tips, I didn't throw up as much, or you know, I was just nauseous rather than actually vomiting. So the first thing is peppermint oil. I highly recommend it. Smelling it, maybe popping a drop on your tongue. The only thing that I would stress is if you're going to use peppermint oil, that you find a 100% pure therapeutic grade peppermint oil. That's really important, because if you're going to ingest it, especially, because if it's not, then it's actually quite toxic. So the brand that I use is called Young Living, so that's what it looks like. Yeah, fantastic. I would really recommend that. Smelling it really helped, because I think a lot of the time morning sickness has to do with smell. It did for me when I was vomiting. A lot of the time was because of strong smells, so this really helped you know, move that away. The other thing is eat every few hours. Really important. I think that was my main issue in the first few weeks, was I just did not want to eat anything. So force yourself to eat every few hours, eat as soon as you get up. Have snacks everywhere. I had snacks at work, I had snacks in my handbag, so that's really important, making sure that you're eating every few hours. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is stretch marks. So far I've been lucky enough to not get any. I have a few that on my hips that I had before I got pregnant, so I you know, had put on some weight. So I was up to 70 kilos about 2 years ago, and then I went down to 61 just before I got pregnant, and then from the morning sickness I lost a few more kilos. I think it was about 3 kilos, so I got back down to 58. So yeah, those stretch marks were from that weight gain, and I'm back up to 64 kilos now, which I've heard is about on track, so that's really good. So as far as stretch marks go, you know, there's nothing proven as to what will help them. A lot of people say it's genetic, you know, nothing's proven, but I've been doing these things anyway, and I thought I'd just share them with you. The first thing that I've been doing is I've been using, at night before I go to bed, I've been using this V6 Enhanced Vegetable Oil Complex from Young Living, and I've been mixing that with a couple of drops of the lavender, and just rubbing that, you know, wherever I want it to be, really, but mostly on the belly and hips. Yeah, so I've been doing that at night, and then in the morning after my shower, I've been using this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. It smells really nice. It's a bit thicker, and you know, I'm not sure whether it's helping or not, but I have found that those little stretch marks from my weight gain have actually faded a little, so must be doing something. I would probably think that it's more the Young Living products, but who knows. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is clothing. At 21 weeks, it's really tough, because you're in that sort of in-between stage where, you know, you're too little for your maternity clothes and you're too big for your normal clothes. So something that I did invest in, which I would recommend. Now, you can get these in Australia. I'm not sure if you can get them overseas, but I'm sure you can get something similar. It's called a belly belt, and this is basically what it looks like. So you've got the button goes through there, and then the button on the belt part goes into your loop on your pants, if that makes any sense. It also comes with a smaller attachment, and it comes with these bits of material where the belly belt actually goes through there, and then this part sits in your pants. So when you're a bit bigger, that's good as well, because then you're not showing people your undies and things like that. Yeah, so I've been using that, and I've been using like a belly band over the top, just to feel a bit more secure, and so people don't see my zipper being slightly undone, things like that. I have invested in a couple of pairs of maternity pants. I've got a pair of maternity work pants, which are really comfortable. I just got them from Target. And then I've gotten a couple of things off ASOS. I would highly recommend ASOS for maternity wear. They've got some pretty cool stuff. You know, a lot of maternity websites are really ugly. The clothing, you know, whoever thought that you want to look like a sack when you're pregnant, I don't know, but everyone seems to think that. Yeah, so ASOS is a really good website to check out. I would recommend. What else? Oh, the pants that I did get, I got two different types. One has the elastic just where your pockets are, so just on the side. Found that not as comfortable, mainly because the button part was still sort of digging into my belly, so I don't wear those very often. The other ones that I got was the elastic all the way across to your sides. That's a lot more comfortable. At the moment, those pants are they're falling down on me a little bit, which I'm sure, well, I hope that once I get a little bit bigger, they'll stay up a little bit better. What else? Let me just check my phone for what is up next. Oh, movement. So I have been feeling the baby move since about 14 to 15 weeks, which I've heard is just really, really early. Started out as flutters, and now it's more of a prominent kick, or, you know, feels like punches at times, but it's just such a surreal feeling and really, really awesome. There's nothing else like it that I've felt, so that's really cool. So the other thing was we had our 20-week scan last week, which was really exciting to see the baby again and see it moving, and so results from that, you know, baby looks really healthy, which is really great. And we did find out the gender, so at some stage I'll do a gender reveal video, but we're still, you know, sort of in the stage of telling family and friends at the moment, so yeah, we'll do that once that's out. Yeah, is that it? Oh yeah, I'll just do a quick belly shot. So that's the belly. Yeah, it's still littleish. I'm having you know, a lot of people, you're pregnant, you don't look pregnant. A lot of people looking at me like, is she pregnant or is she just getting fat? I don't know. Have you guys ever experienced that? People just thinking that you're fat, or just looking at you not really knowing what to say. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit weird. I'm looking forward to being bigger and it being more obvious that I'm pregnant to, you know, to strangers, because I work in the customer service industry, so I'm around people all the time. So that can be a little bit awkward, but yeah, so I'm just loving it. And yeah, I just wanted to set up this channel so that you know, I can have a forum for learning from other people and sharing my experience of you know, how this pregnancy is going, and, you know, once the baby is here, I'll be doing updates on that, and you know, tips on surviving on one income, and, you know, how to, I don't know, I'll come up with some videos along the way, but you know, I'm sort of new to this, and it's all very exciting. So I hope you'll subscribe and come on the journey with me. And yeah, please like and leave any comments that you'd like below, or requests for videos below. Cool. See you guys next week.